You want to travel, so how many countries you travel right now? So then how does this channel help people who love traveling but cannot travel themselves?
These rough buses, the buses that honk all the time. And this was the best content ever when you don't make any plans.
What you like the most in India and what you like the most in Pakistan?
When you leave Pakistan and you come to England or places like this, stay with your values of Pakistan.
Lahore the Pawa,
Lahore the power.
Akhtar Lawa.
Hello and good evening. My name is Peace and welcome to a new episode of Areeb Jadoon Podcast.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peace. How are you?
I'm great. क्या हाल है?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
Very
आपका क्या हाल है?
बहुत अच्छा.
चलें जी, आज हमारे पॉडकास्ट का स्टार्ट मिस्टर पीस ने किया. इसको अब मिस्टर पीस को इंट्रोड्यूस करवाता हूँ मैं आपके सामने कि मिस्टर पीस कौन है. मिस्टर पीस एक ट्रैवलर व्लॉगर हैं, यूके से बिलोंग करते हैं और ये ट्रैवलिंग व्लॉग्स करते हैं. अभी रिसेंट पाकिस्तान आए हुए थे और हमें टकरा के अब ये हमें टकराए तो हमने कहा हम मिस्टर पीस आपके साथ पॉडकास्ट करना चाहते हैं. तो इन्होंने कहा क्यों नहीं, हम ज़रूर करेंगे. तो थैंक यू मिस्टर पीस फॉर कमिंग. We appreciate you that you give our respect, give me a respect, our channel a respect. Then thank you so much for everything.
It's absolutely my pleasure and my honor.
All right. So, Mr. Peace, that my first question is, what is Peace Travel?
What is the channel Peace Travels?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, the name is Peace Travels.
All right.
All right. Peace is me and my name is Peace. And
You are
Peace
traveling around everywhere.
Sorry?
Your name is Peace and you are traveling around everywhere. That's
Exactly. I'm trying to. And that's why it's called Peace Travels around. And yeah. So basically, I'm a travel vlogger. My passion is to learn and observe new cultures, different cultures.
All right.
Different countries, the lifestyle of different peoples, different tribes, different communities. And yeah, that's what I do. And besides that, the world is so nice. There's many things to see, not only views and landscapes and stuff like that. My focus on my channel is mostly on interaction with locals of the country where I visit.
All right. So, what inspired you to create this type of channel?
All right. So, various things.
All right.
A few things. Number one, I am a designer, graphic designer from my profession for many years, for over 25 years now. And I've been since a child very, how would I say it, intrigued to know, you know what intrigued, yeah? To see and know the world. I always loved to know what's behind the scenes of where I am. You know what I mean? There are people like, I know many Pakistanis, for example, never left Pakistan, like to a different country, right? I was also like that as a child, always wanted to know what's happening
in other countries.
In another country, in a different place. I was eager to know this.
All
and
right.
I loved it. And as a designer, it comes by nature that if you know, it comes by nature, the curiosity and all this. So this is number one. Number two, for many years because I have these desires, I've been watching YouTube for a long time, and I would say my mentors, so-called, they're not really my mentors because they didn't teach me anything, but they taught me online.
Okay.
Meaning like famous travel vloggers like Bold and Bankrupt. Have you heard of him?
I don't know.
He just, he's a very famous, one of the very big travel vloggers. He has millions of followers. And he
from where he is?
He is from England too.
Right.
Yeah, he's from England. He's actually started his career on travel vlogging in India. And then for many years he went to the Soviet Union, and then he came back recently to India. He just recently made a video. I don't know why I'm promoting him. I just want to tell I just want to say I have no problem promoting him. He has enough. He doesn't need me. But I'm doing it because I want to show that, tell you this story, this funny thing. He just went back to India and he made a vlog there. he wanted to show I'm coming back and see what, if anything, changed in that many years I haven't been there. And he made a very critical vlog of India, and he basically angered 1.5 billion people. All the Indians are now totally mad at him. They want to ban him to ever come back to India. So he was one guy that I was watching for many years, and some others, and I always wanted to experience it myself. I saw the people who, like him or others, who went to different countries in the world, especially in Asia and places like Pakistan and other places like this, and I always wanted to feel it myself. So that's it.
You want to travel, so how many countries you travel right now?
Not that many, I believe around 20.
20 countries you travel from?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So can you please tell the name of some countries?
Let's see. Well, I've been to Scotland 4 times. Well, it's close to us. I've been to Belgium, Switzerland. This is Europe, of course. France, Portugal, Africa. I've been to Namibia, to Botswana. I've been to Greece. I've been to India, and I've been to Pakistan. This is my second time in Pakistan.
Okay.
Yeah, some other places.
So you traveled for yourself, right? And you
Correct.
also made a vlog of traveling,
Yes.
okay? So then how does this channel help people who love traveling but cannot travel themselves?
Well, that's a good question. I believe that people who cannot travel themselves will be seeing these vlogs. Mostly it's like, let's put it this way. When you go to a cinema, for example, and you sit there and you see the movie, and sometimes you feel like you are in that story, right? Like you are inside that movie, right? You experience it together with the screen. I hope at least that my vlogs are doing this job, that the people who watch it feel me and feel the way I, visit places and show around the places and talk to people, that they get the feeling of how these places look like, even though they're not there or can't be there.
All right. So which travel video from Peace Travels do you think is the best and why?
Well, the best would be, I believe, a video which I made last in Pakistan. Last time I took a ride. I wanted to experience the local transportation, how it is, like the Pakistanis go every single day with, the raw, real ancient way, like these rough buses, the buses that honk all the time. And I went on this bus from Lahore to, where was it? I don't remember. Shekhapura, yeah.
Shekhapura.
Yeah, and man, this was an experience like no other. I have been sitting next to the driver, and the driver actually was very happy to see me, and he was like, wanted to make me feel the authentic experience. And what happened is when I told him jaldi, so he like traveled like crazy, like rode like crazy, and honked all the time, and
okay,
it was a fantastic video.
How much views you get from this video?
This video is quite new, I would say. It's not that old. It's just 6 months old, and by now I think over 500,000 views.
Okay, 500,000. It's enough.
It's enough, so much enough that when I came back to Pakistan now, and I found at least 2 people, one on the flight and one at the airport, who said, "Oh, you are from this bus. I saw you."
So how you feel when people call you and they know you? Then when they call you, how you feel like?
It feels very good, not just because of being famous or something like that. This is not why I'm doing this. It feels good because it rewards your work. You understand that you put in so much effort in your work. Forget about the expenses. Yeah, everything costs money. Traveling costs money, and it's not just the money; it's the effort. It's going on. It's
time.
It's
taking.
time, and it's tiring. People think. This is another point I want to do. I'll tell you in a minute, but let me just finish your question. So yes, it's very rewarding feeling good, that you know that your work, your effort that you have put in has results. You understand? The other point which I wanted to tell you is most people who watch travel vlogs think it's like a very fun thing. Like, wow, this guy is having such fun time. He's traveling all over the world. He's, having a good time. He sees people. He's sleeping in hotels. He's, you know how it is. It's very much far from the truth. I mean, yes, I love to do it. It's lovely. I love to see new people. I love to meet nice people like you.
Thank you so much.
And your team. But it's very tiring.
Yes, no doubt.
Very, very tiring. There's countless days where it takes a lot of you. You sleep much less. People think you sleep, you have a good time. No, I'm not laying in the hotel on a jacuzzi or something. Yeah, I'm constantly on the road, and not as human beings, like you would know, doing this and going out. And when you stand in front of the camera and you vlog and stuff like this, you always have to show a nice, happy personality. You have to smile, you have to show that you are in good mood and everything. And we are human beings. Not every time you can smile, not every time you're feeling well, and you still have to smile. So this is all not as much, it's fun, I'm not saying it's not, but it's not as much fun as people would think it is. That's beside the expenses and everything that comes along.
All right. So do you think peace travel inspires people to travel more?
If I inspire people to travel more?
Your channel inspire people to travel more?
I should hope so. I'll tell you also something. This is not just, my channel is, I'm not sure if it's just for inspiring people to travel. It's mostly also basically for people who love to see, like I was in the beginning, before I made the channel, who would love to see different cultures, different people, how let's say, how India culture is, how Pakistani culture is, how other people live, how it looks like in different countries. So some people just want to watch this. They don't necessarily want to travel, they want to see it.
You want to make them a smile, right?
This is one thing which I think, personally, I think my channel differs from all the other travel vlogs. Again, I don't know what others do, but my travel vlog is a lot to do with my personal character, which I believe has a lot of humor in it. And you can see it in the videos. I always try to make people laugh. I'm laughing always and always joking around with people that I never met and never knew. And I certainly believe that people enjoy this, yeah.
And also tell them the culture from other countries, cultures of other countries, right?
Yes, of course.
So how important is storytelling in traveling vlogging, and how well does peace travel do it?
You are asking tough questions. So how important is storytelling? Storytelling is always important in each and every niche. It doesn't matter which channel. I believe storytelling is what makes a good vlog, a good video, always. What maybe makes it easier for a travel vlogger, unlike any other who would try to, build a story for themselves, is that by us, as a travel vlogger, the story sometimes builds from itself. As I told you before the podcast, my best content happened without any planning. Like, I remember when I was in Botswana and in Africa, and at that time I flew with a friend of mine, and I told him, listen, when we come to Botswana, we have no plans. We don't know where we go. We don't know what we are going to do tomorrow. We don't know where we are going to sleep. We are just going along the flow, Let's see what's going to happen. And this was the best content ever, when you don't make any plans. Because at this time, we fell on someone who was very nice, and he came along with us, and he took me to his tribe, an African tribe, and they slaughtered a sheep for me, and they made a whole party for me, and it was unbelievable. It was amazing stuff. So I'm saying for travel vlogging itself, sometimes even if you don't make the story yourself, the story comes after you. It all depends, yeah? It depends if you have good interaction with people, something happens on the road. Like yesterday. Yesterday I went to Rawalpindi and I just went to explore the market there, the local market. And suddenly I see a whole parade coming of hundreds of people, something of a local election. You know, you probably know it better than me. Yes. People with big signs of, I don't know, they chose a new chairman for the area. And they had the guys with the, what's called this drum? The dole?
Dholak.
Dolek?
Yes.
Okay, and they were drumming and dancing and screaming in the streets. And when I came, I said, what is going on? They said there's an election going on. And they called me inside. And and I almost felt like a candidate running for election, you know?
I think you enjoyed that too much, huh?
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
All right. So you tell me that you traveled India also.
Yes.
So how was your experience in India?
In terms of what? You have to be specific in your question.
Like everything, whole over.
Again, it's a give me something specific. I'll answer you. All over
like
was very,
food of India. How was
food of India is very similar to food of Pakistan, actually.
Okay.
I mean, you all know that it's just about the same culture, right? I mean, it's a country that's split.
Okay.
So it's basically similar. The same spices.
People's behaviors.
People are very nice in India too. In terms of people, in terms of hospitality and kindness and friendliness, Pakistanis take it by big time. I mean, not only in between Pakistan and India, but I think from any country in the world I've been before, there's no people like the Pakistani people.
My next question was that. My next question was that how Pakistani peoples are, and how was your experience with Pakistani peoples? That you said your Pakistani peoples are end level.
Yeah, they are on another level, and because I think it has also to do maybe with the religion or stuff like that. But Pakistani people are very warm, and they greet you with like they see a ghost, basically. Because sometimes I say, like I can't, like yesterday when I came into this election party. And there were elderly guys, like, you know, supporters of the candidate, who are people with money. Yeah, like rich guys. And when I came in, they all stood up and they came to me and said, why are you standing up for me? I'm a normal human being. I'm nothing. Why are you standing up, you know? But Pakistani hospitality is amazing. Always with such a heart, so much love. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Just one thing, one specific thing, can you please tell me from India and from Pakistan? What you like the most in India and what you like the most in Pakistan?
Well. Oh, I need to remember. What I like the most in India?
Yes. Like food, people, what you like one thing most?
In India and one thing most in Pakistan. Pakistan, I think I told you already. The all people, right. Number one.
All right.
Number one.
All right.
After that, the army. Joking. And the police. Number one, the people in Pakistan, number one. In India, what did I like best in India? Ooh, good question. There's a funny thing, I would say, what I liked in India. And India is very, very hectic and busy, you know. You're always honking, beep, 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 pam, pam, always noise, pollution, you know, craziness. But still, there is something about that, you know, if this would happen, if you go to the West, if you would beep like this to another car on the street like they do there, the guy in front of you will come out with a big stick and will hit you. You know, they would get crazy. But over there, shanti, nobody cares. You can beep, you can honk all day. So
they are used to.
They're used to it. But what I wanted to say is, despite being such a chaotic scenery around you, that it's busy and honking and stuff, you feel calm there. I don't know why. I remember when I came, I visited there, and the first day when I came, somebody asked me, for how long are you coming? I said, maybe a week or two. He said, well, we'll meet you in a month from now. And he was right. I've actually been there 2 months, because time is like standing there. You forget from everything, and you just go another day.
Okay. So name a city in India that you really liked, and also name a city in Pakistan that you really liked.
A city in India that I really liked would be Ahmedabad.
Okay.
Or maybe they call it Ahmedabad. I think it's Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad. It's more modern. I could tell you, I liked also Delhi, despite it's totally the opposite, very chaotic. The best city in Pakistan so far? I think Peshawar.
For his hospitality?
The Pathans are very kind people. They are very fun also. I think maybe Faisalabad, maybe also a little bit.
There is no doubt that they are so kind peoples. So next question, what are your future plans regarding which country you want to explore? Or if you are currently in Pakistan, what are your future plan here? Which places do you intend to visit?
Okay, I still want to go to Karachi.
Right.
I haven't been to Karachi last time.
Okay.
And I would like to go to Karachi. We are planning to go to Kashmir probably this week.
Okay.
And where else? You know who I want to meet? There is a guy here in Pakistan called Trump of Pakistan. Have you heard of him?
Trump of Pakistan?
You never heard of him? Come on,
No.
Areeb. You must vlog it now. You must find it on YouTube.
Do you guys hear it?
He's this old man. He looks exactly like Donald Trump. He's like ginger a little bit, but white. He's old man, and he's selling kulfi, and he sings Hasahani.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
He's very fun.
I see him on social media.
Yeah, so they call him Trump of Pakistan. Yeah, and otherwise different countries. I would love to be in Bangladesh next.
Okay.
Yeah.
You love to be in Bangladesh in future, right?
Yes.
So let's end the podcast. For the last question from my side, how was your experience with us? Like my team, my colleagues, my friends.
Amazing so far. Very hospitable, very nice, very friendly, fun. I already told you this on the way here.
Okay. Do you have any message for Pakistani peoples?
Well, a message to the Pakistani people. Let me see. Okay, guys. Pakistani people, I've already told you many times how great you are. One thing I will ask from you is be a little bit less Sharmila. Okay? Number one, you're too much Sharmila. Number two, when you leave Pakistan and you come to England or places like this, stay with your values of Pakistan, because some Pakistanis who come to England, their level of kindness go a little down. So make sure whenever you go anywhere else, you are staying Pakistani, the real Pakistani that you are, like I see you right here. Okay? And the last thing, even though I go to a different country, keep following me. Don't run away.
All right. I will just tell you sentence in Urdu.
A sentence, yeah.
A dialogue of Pakistan. You have to repeat that. Okay.
I hope it's not long.
First dialogue is Apra tat hoke.
Apraktekto.
Apra tat hoke. Tat hoke.
Apra tek hoge.
हाँ.
हाँ.
And the second one is Lahore the Pawa.
Lahore the Pawa.
Akhtar Lawa.
Akhtar Lawa.
And you have any sentence more? Do you have any sentence in your mind? No? All right.
I can tell you a sentence.
Okay. tell me.
Okay. Bada masla hai.
That's good. That's enough. Can you please tell them that subscribe my channel, YouTube channel?
Please, guys, wherever you are, subscribe to the channel of Areeb Jadoon Podcast. It's an amazing podcast. Here you go. You got the first foreigner on their podcast, and probably he'll get many, many more to come, and it will be very, very interesting. So do yourselves a favor, subscribe to Areeb Jadoon channel. And while you subscribe to his channel, I'm also something. Don't leave me alone. So subscribe to Peace Travels. You go to YouTube, you search Peace Travels, and you'll find me there. If you have a hard time finding me, scream Peace Travels.
Inshallah, they will do. All right, Mr. Peace, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I really appreciate कि आप आए. उर्दू समझ आता है?
समझ गए. Thank you so much.
Allah Hafiz.
Shukriya. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye. Alvida.